Hello, hello. How are all of you doing? Hi, Junka. Hi, Bill. Hi, Philip. Philip, thank you for the 500 bits. Thank you, thank you. Hello, Spider. Hi, Dim. Hello, Show. Hi, Code. Hi, Wisdom. What's up, Spin? What's up, Zombie? Good to see you guys. How is everybody doing today? Happy Monday. Took the weekend off. I needed it, honestly. Especially after that 4-hour no break stream. Thank you. Hi, Yahia. Spin, thank you very much. I guess we're gonna be hitting those goals soon. So we're gonna probably have an arena either tomorrow or the day after that. Or, you know, the whatever other stream. But I accidentally I was like sitting down and I like was using my wrist to get up and I accidentally bent it and it hurt so badly. But luckily, like, it goes away pretty quickly. So, like, the pain from the carpal tunnel, although it's probably not good for my wrist, but whatever. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. It was getting hot all of a sudden. It's raining today, guys. The weather wasn't the worst today, actually. I went out for a little bit and it was actually nice because when it's raining, it tends to be a little bit nicer, a little less cold, but I think it's in the 30s the next few days. So I feel, yeah, it got windy. That sucks. That really sucks. I wanted to not be windy. I just want to like go out. I'll be honest, like even getting to the gym is so difficult during the winter because you just don't want to go out in the cold. It's such a pain. But I've decided next winter I'm gonna be prepped. Like I'm gonna, you know, have like a face covering. One of those like ones you put across your whole face. And you know, find like a good pair of gloves that doesn't feel like a pain in the ass to put on and just, you know, make it easy to go outside. They are battling and I think winter is winning at the moment. Hi, Nicholas. Yeah, so I'm gonna do all of that. It's just gonna be better, I think. Definitely be better for me. Yeah, looking forward to it. Hi, Do. How is everybody doing though? What's up? What's up? Hello, P-Dog. Hello, hello. I'm looking forward to some chess. I tried playing some, which I should not be doing on my days off, but I was like playing a little bit. Because I feel like it helps me sometimes to kind of just relax, which I need something better to relax, not bullet chess, honestly. 50 is very nice. Monday is okay. I actually forced myself to get up during my days off early so I don't mess up my sleep. I'm trying to reset my circadian rhythm. But today it was, for whatever reason, so much more difficult to get up, which is so ironic. I find that it's harder for me to get up, not get off, get up on days that I have to work versus days where I don't. I don't know why. Not a good thing. I hate when I accidentally do that. One sec. I always end up spilling something on myself with this freaking bottle. Or not something. Water usually, but annoying. Hi, Mozart. Anyways, we're gonna be doing some rapid today. That's the plan. I got a good amount of work done. I'm starting a newsletter for the other channel, and so I got everything set up today and last week. So looking forward to that. Like to have like a, you know, to be able to like share stuff, like more information than what's possible to sometimes share. Although that's, I don't know how good that's gonna be for a newsletter, but you know, share more. Hi Joe. Hi Ian. Ian. When I hear that name, it reminds me of Shameless. Yeah, it's harder spin. Who is the go? Why not both? Why not both? Like, I mean, they're both very strong players. I mean, the strongest, so it's at that point it's just subjective, right? Whoever it is. Do we have free will? That's a really good discussion. I know a lot of people, you know, have different feelings about that, and I know that it can evoke some negative reactions, but I know a lot of neuroscientists don't believe in free will, I think for a good reason. And oftentimes free will is seen as synonymous with consciousness. And I think that if you look at it that way, then I understand why somebody might think that, but I think it's much more than that when it comes to free will. It's not just consciousness alone. That is why it's more complicated than just like free will or no free will, you know what I mean? Hi, Nizam. He wins because he's American. Fair enough. That makes sense, Junka. I mean, that's fine. I'm more interested in decision making, actually. Like, the other channel I have focuses a lot on decision making. Like, I try to implement that, and to like look at the research for decision making, and it's just so interesting because like when you understand cognitive biases and you study them, you research them, you learn about them, amongst many other things, you realize that a lot of our decisions that we think we're making are influenced by things that we are not conscious of. Therefore, can you argue that that's a decision that, you know, you made out of just free will? I don't know. It's very interesting stuff, and I think it's worth learning more about for everyone, so you understand how certain biases and how certain ideas that maybe you're not even the most aware of, like maybe I wouldn't call them ideas, like certain beliefs, like integrated beliefs that you're not too aware of, affect your decision making. I have to look into AJ. I don't know much about his work. Let me write this down. Yeah, it's like really interesting stuff though, you know? I have free will. Well, this isn't about, again, you know, it's I mean, I guess you can say that, right? But the argument is just much more complex than that. So I'm just gonna write this down so I can look him up. I keep like messing up the name, the chat sometimes. Ooh, neuroscientist, so cool. If I can go back in time, I would be a neuroscientist. Well, when I say you, it implies people, not just the chat. Yeah. Oh my gosh, it's so much more complicated than that. I'm sorry, but the more I read about decision making, the more, and just about that area in general, the more I'm like, okay, there's a lot of things that affect our decisions that we're not aware of. If we were aware of those things, we would not make the decisions that we do. So it's really interesting. It's really, really interesting stuff. That's all I'm going to say about that. Obviously, it's a very complex topic and it's fun to discuss it. But, you know, it would take a lot of time to go through. And I think that it's hard to have discussions with such a large group of people, where everybody has like a different level of knowledge when it comes to this topic, plus like different, just, I don't know. I think it's totally fine having different belief systems, but, you know, it can be a little difficult, which is fine. It's like a free-for-all discussion, but it can get overwhelming, I would say. You know? Free will, free will. Hi, Culp. Hello, hello. He convinced you. Interesting. I'm looking forward to, I guess, learning more about his work. It seems really interesting. I don't know. I'm just really interested in this topic overall because I think that, I don't know. It's just interesting. It's very interesting. Really, really, really interesting. That's all. I like it. I think they work hand in hand, but I agree, App. Like it's not just about neuroscience, it is psychology as well. Definitely both those fields focus on that area. And yeah, it's worth learning about both actually, like both areas for sure, because psychology is a huge, I mean, a huge factor in all of this. Because it's behavior, you know, behavior basically is like studies behavior. So if it didn't cost too much, not having free will. I think have to start at like what free will actually means to people, like what the definition of it is, because I think it might be like a little different for everybody. It's like some words you hear them and they seem so self-explanatory. It's like, what do you mean? What is free will? But then you kind of dive deeper and then it's just like, well, what does free will actually mean? And it becomes a little philosophical, really. But not what he wants. What he wants, but not what he wants. That's confusing. That's 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 confusing, but it makes a lot of sense. Uh, it's good. Okay, let's do some chess. Let's do it. Da, 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 da. It is a good quote. I agree. Da, 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 da. I don't know. I've just become more interested in decision making than free will, personally. Because I think decision making is something if we learn about, we could be aware of it, like how we make decisions, and then make better decisions based on our awareness. Okay, let's play. This time I will not forget to change the screen. Da, da. Playing h4, nice. We can do this. You guys can see it, right? I mean, I'm so tempted to do this. I think this might be better. And then try to... Like, I almost want to do this. But I also don't want to waste moves, I guess. Although this would be a really interesting position, in my opinion. You see, perfect. Let's see. Happy ending. We're gonna do this. Send love. Then we'll do... I gotta think. This, that, because this can get a little confusing. Let's think. I almost want to castle, but I'm not going to. I'm gonna play that instead. You know what I mean? Ugh, this position's a little scary. I want to do this. But then... But this is scary. I didn't see that. Da, 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 da. We could play this and then that. And then castle? Hmm. Almost want to play that, but mm, mm, mm. Silly defense. Silly defense. Silly defense. Oh yeah, I'm feeling fine. I almost want to play this first. Then take like that. Then castle. Sure, let's do that first. Da, da. Hmm. Hmm. I don't want to give that up though, but I feel as if I'm gonna have to. What if I play this and just play that? No, that's hanging. I forgot. All right, let's just take like that. And then do 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 do. The problem is all of these are facing that. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know what I can do. Actually. This is so confusing. So confusing. Eey. This, and then that. Would that work? We'll try this. Ooh, you're right. Probably opening this up wasn't the best idea. I didn't think about the fact that F7 was kind of already weak. Like, very weak. And then we did that. Wonder if there's a... I almost want to say this, but then I just realized this is a problem. If I play that, this is a thing. Well, like, I mean, I guess we can play that. We'll do that first. Actually, it wouldn't have been the worst to... No, that would have been... No, wouldn't have been though. We took like that, then they do that. We can probably get out. Oh, but then they take that. I don't like that. I have 3 minutes. Lots of vitamin D. Da, 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 da. Thank you. I will try to focus. I am in focus, but this was a little wild, this game, but it's a little fun sometimes. Interesting. Let's go somewhere we can't be checked easily. I kind of like that. Obviously, I do need to be careful. Because if I go here, we have this really annoying check. If we go here, what do we have? We have that. So we won't do that then. Instead, what we'll do is... There's no double check here, right? No, this will lead to that. Actually, still not the worst. This is crazy. Sorry, I know I'm low on time. I'm gonna do that. It's a little funny, but let's see. I'm so nervous. This is hella nerve-wracking. Yeah. Okay. Let me think here. We take, they do that, we take back. Like that. And then I like this. We survived! But that was hard. Alrighty. I will survive. I will survive. We have 1 minute though, and so it's a little scary. Sure, we'll do this. That next. 56 seconds! The king has no fear. Indeed. No? Watch, I'm gonna show you guys the fear. Okay, we do this. I'm gonna show you guys. Oh my god! I just realized, no, they couldn't take that. Sorry. Do this. Let's do that. This. This. That. We don't have enough time, so we might have to just draw. You know what I mean? Mm. 10 seconds. This. Oh my god. Ah! No! If I had more time, I would have won that. That was... Alright, let's not get into a complicated position where I just waste my time. GG's. That king came in clutch. It's just very unfortunate there was not enough time. I'm definitely gonna try and play simple. But it's just like not what I'm into these days. I just kind of like to go all out and get very complicated positions and then regret it. That's my life. Mm-hmm. This, that. Do this next. It's gonna be a little weird, but let's go. I like this song. Da, 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 da. I want to almost play this, but I think I'd rather play that. If they play that, you know what? It's not the worst idea to play this, though. I mean, actually. But even then, I feel like we can get away with it just because of this night. You know what I mean? Like, if they played this, it's not the worst. If it wasn't there, I would definitely be afraid to play that. This is definitely not a simple position, I just want to say. But let's open it up. Where we have more space. But it's not as complicated as the other one because we're already castled, so there's that. We'll do this next. And then, I mean, if they're gonna help us, I almost want to do that. Because if we do this, well, it's not the worst to play this either. But I like possibly fan kettoing, but it seems like they might castle the opposite side, so I'm going to probably just play that. Yeah. From the looks of it. Let's see. Yep. We'll play this next. And then we'll go ahead and play. Let's see. We're definitely not playing that. In fact, I almost want to play something like this and take up that space, but then it does create this weak pawn. Maybe we can play this first and then decide. Let's play that first. Yeah, I'd rather take up more space. Hey, Ayuk, thank you. Thank you, thank you. What's up, Odd? How are you? Do this next. We're gonna take up as much space as possible. And then, am I missing anything? I hope not. I do like this. We'll do that next. In fact, I don't even mind opening this position and just having these pawns just... You know what? That would not be the worst either. Thank you, Vid. Thank you, thank you. Hi, Bishop. Alrighty. It will give us a really strong pawn center. And they'd be connected, so it's pretty nice. Okay. Okay. Now, I like... Let's see. We'll do this next. Now that this is defended, I can actually get my pieces to be much more active. So I'm gonna do that. And I think that getting these to be rook here or rook over here and here wouldn't be the worst idea either. Let me think. Da, da, da. We'll do... I think I know what they're trying to do. So let's see if we can... We're gonna go right here. And then here. That. Although maybe we could have played that. That. This is interesting. We can even play something on the lines of that. I don't want to play this, but their pawn is pretty far. Perhaps something like that would have been fine. Now that pawn is a little scary, so that's something we'll have to think about. Do this next. And then we can play this. We can play this. That's pretty aggro. Let's do that first. This. Holy crap, this is a crazy position. Hold up. I almost want to take up this space. Or even this. Really depends what they, I guess, play, but I like the idea of like pushing their knight all the way back. Let's try this. Let's push this here. Although I want to open it. Okay, I'm wasting too much time. I'm gonna do this. That. And then we'll do this. We need to take here. If we don't take here, I mean, we don't do this, it's gonna be a problem. Okay. I mean, I want to take. I don't want to allow this. Almost do want to play this too. We'll do this. And then this. That. We're gonna take that pawn if we can help it, 'cause it's pretty far down. Play this next. Mm-hmm. Then we're gonna play this. I think we can actually exchange now. I love this position, can I just say? This is a fun one for sure. Where are they trying to go? Here? We'll take. And then we're gonna play this. Let's see. We need a more active piece though, so let's see. We'll take that. Because that is their center pawn. If we can have that, that'll be really nice, which they did just give to us. Okay, where are they going? They want to go here. Okay. Then how about we do this to avoid any dumb... Then they can play this though. No, they can't. We'll play that. Time. Oh shit. Okay. I'm scared. Let's think. I think I will do this next. And then we're gonna go ahead and play. We'll play this. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Fuck. I didn't want to do that and I did it. I'm scared. This sucks. What the f- Wow, there was a mate. I was thinking about going there. And I was like, there's no mate, is there? And there was. Hi, Lappy. That sucks. That was painful. How are you? How you been? That was such a nice position. And I was like, what if something like that happens? Because definitely a possibility, and then it happened. I was like rushing because of the clock again, and then bam. I hate that. That was such a nice position, and like all goes to shit the moment I'm low on the clock. Da, 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 da. I mean, I want to do this. Yeah, I'll do that. No worries. Sure. Any plants? We'll do that. Sorry, I'm trying to be fast now because of that nonsense earlier. That was painful. That was like genuinely painful for me to deal with. Did I mess up? It's like, I don't know, man. It's hard because I'm trying to go fast, but at the same time, I'm trying to like play decently, and I can't play decently if I'm going fast. But let's see. Da, 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 da. Yeah. Was it amazing? I feel like that was a simple meeting that when you have that many like pawns and the position so close ended. I don't know. The to me is just it makes it much easier. You know what I'm saying? Like I was literally afraid of a mate for that reason and it happened. It happened. Unfortunately. Do that. I need a miracle. What the hell do I do now? Is the question. Both the freaking bishops are so strong. You know? We'll do this. Where am I gonna go now? Let's think. We'll go here. It's just annoying. That was like straight up just annoying. Oh well. So, like, I can't. I go too slow and I have a good position, I lose the clock. I go too fast, I lose to the position. Ugh. Whatever, it's all good. Gotta find the balance. What's up, Gouda? You made it like 2 times in a row. It's crazy. Yeah, new record. Maybe they'll lose the clock somehow, like I've been doing. Oh, bad blizzard where we have rain. Da, da, da. I need ya. Yeah, so have you just been inside, no work? Because that's kind of nice. Just pretty nice. I need ya, I need ya. Like, it's so annoying how so many of the squares are covered. You know? Oh, nice. That is very nice. Artifacts. No. I can't waste too much time. There's just no point. That's why we're gonna play this instead. I do. But I haven't played in like 2 years now. For real. My heart's a stereo. Make me your radio. Let me think. This is like such a pain in the. Let's do that. Da, 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 da. I saw some ideas, but they wouldn't work. Yep, this is rough. I'm so annoyed by the last game. So annoying. The action something. Oh, bring the action. Shut up. All eyes on us. They watching us. Ah, it's your man shout. This is so annoying. Legit. There's gotta be something. Like, there needs to be, you know what I mean? Like, there's no way in hell there isn't something better than whatever the fuck this nonsense is. You know what I mean? Hmm. We'll do that next. Hmm. Hmm. Thinking. I almost want to play this, but then is that really what I want to do? Not really. But then two bishops is scary. Because it's simplifying, so. And shout. How about this? And then. I'm gonna take like that. And then this. And then let's see. I like keeping like this piece close here. This. We'll do this next. Somehow, like, this position hasn't... It's not completely, like... I mean, it's terrible, but it's not... like, completely screwed yet. Like, 100%. Actually, I'm pretty sure that they have to give up their queen now. Because of the rook to e8, which is what I was hoping they would play. I mean, they have to give up their queen, I'm pretty sure. Unless I'm, like, completely blind. But I think that this is now winning position for us. Yep. Winning position. In fact, we can even... Sorry, we take like this and we win the other rook now, too. I was praying that they played the move they were trying to play when we moved the rook, and they did. So I'm so happy now. Good shit. Good stuff. Let's play that. Okay, now we really need to go because we're so low on time. It's scary. They have like a million freaking... This. And then we're gonna play this. Because we don't have time. And then this. And then we're gonna play that. Guess we could have gotten out like this too, but let's see. So scary, I just don't have time. It scares me, you know? This. Oh my gosh, this is literally nerve-wracking. Oh my gosh. Holy crap, so scary. I'm literally freaked because we have 19 seconds. Oh my gosh. They disconnected? This is so freaking scary. Did they just rage quit? What? Wow. Wow. That's a good time to rage quit, I guess. They like had such a high chance of winning because we're both low on time. They don't have time either. Hate it. Thank you. Somebody remembers. They can, but there's a lot of checks and tricks there. They could take promote, but then I take this, and arguably I think that it's much harder for them to win from here. That's what I was saying, even if they promote. But I couldn't take the time to do that. Like, here's what I was thinking. They take, you know, we take back, and if they do promote, we have this. And I think that's just the most part. I don't know where they would go. Hey, thank you so much, Bill. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, you could have definitely tried. I don't know why you didn't. You know? And the way that I was thinking we can somehow bring the bishop in here. So if we do play that, they have to play that. So trying to think. Yeah, they don't have any checks on us. That's the thing. So we could, in theory, I mean, bring the bishop in. And if they do give up the rook for the bishop, then this is a complex position, actually, because this is something that requires much more time than a few seconds to play. Well, but at least I feel better because I was losing that game and I won, and I was winning the last game and I lost to a annoying check. But honestly, like, the last one was to be expected because sorry, give me a second. What the heck? How do I keep getting into these positions? I don't even know what I'm supposed to be playing here. How about we play this first? Like that? That next? And then we could do this. Honestly, I wouldn't mind that. Let's think. Lamb, I'm doing good. How are you? It has definitely been a minute. Definitely, definitely. Sorry, I just need a moment. We'll do that. Want to play this, but oh yeah, we can definitely play this now. Okay. Castle? Hmm. You know what? What if I play that and then let me think. I'll play this now. Mm. Oh, nice. Been quiet. Hey, that's such a good time to just relax then. Gotta keep thinking. I do want to push this. And then let's do that first. Brother. Okay, I won't rush too quick, like too much. Let's try that. And then I do like this now. Really depends what they want to play, obviously. But I personally really like that a lot. Keeps the pressure and then skewers if they take. And then we have a pawn all the way there, so let's see. I mean, I get what they wanted to do this and, you know, check, but hmm. Yep, we're close to hitting all of the goals. I need to update them from the stream earlier too. Lappy, thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. We gotta catch up sometime. I'm sorry, it's hard for me to focus on here. Uh, but yeah, let's definitely catch up. Hmm. Do this. Hmm. There's a few ideas here. Let me think. There's such good moves that I can play. I just need to figure those out. Okay, I'll play this first. And then we're gonna play... I don't really like that though. Okay. Um... We'll do this first. We'll do that next. Hmm. Mm-hmm. Sorry, I'm thinking. We'll do this first. Four minutes. We'll do this next. Take like that. And then... do that. Alright, where are they trying to go to? We'll do this. Uh... Let's not waste more time. Let's play this. I don't want to waste more time trying to figure out whole situation here. So... since I'm so good at losing the freaking clock. We're gonna play that and activate the rooks. Not saying much. Sized. Gonna do this next. Fire away. Fire. Then we're gonna play this. See what they decide to play here. Oh crap, they can take the fucking piece. Wait, I think we're fine. There's tricks. Hmm. What if we play this? And then... Or we can even play this. They have to go back. Let's do that. We can do this. We'll do that first. 2 minutes? Oh, come on. I need to have more time. Just, this is not it. Absolutely not. Okay. Time is never the greatest. It's really infuriating, actually. Is there something, just something that... This bishop's defending, but at the same time, it would be nice if... Okay. Alrighty. We can play this. Then we play... Okay, we play like that first. Because that knight was defending here, which was annoying. Then we play this. And this should be winning. My heart. Yep. Thank you. Thank you. Alright. We hitting the sub goals today? Or we gonna have an arena tomorrow or what? Because I'm about to get off soon. Answer logically. A chess sponsorship. In fact, you can argue that smaller streams, there's higher stakes because in a large stream, there's so many comments that you don't really see them. But if I glance and the chat isn't moving quickly, I'm much more likely to see something like that. So I think that if you want to speak about logic, you should consider all those factors because you're confusing logic for emotion here, I think. That's a very emotional question, I would argue. What do you guys want to review? It's literally in their contract that, you know, you're gonna uphold that. I think that if somebody has 6 timeouts, just time to ban. That's what it is, because it's just kind of ridiculous. Yeah. Plus, it's not a small chat. It's definitely not a small chat. That is why we don't allow move suggestions. Why did... Yeah, this was like a really weird... What am I supposed to... I don't play this opening very often. Are you just supposed to take and then they play that? Like... Or do I just play this? I'm not the biggest fan of that either, though. Maybe just that? They go here. We can go here. I'm thinking knight to c3. Hi, Fatser. Yeah. Yeah. Nope. Oh, I have, but it is super boring theory books. I think that... I think with this line, I guess... Huh. Queen e2 is not a move I would play, but at the same time, it does make sense. Because you do get to develop quite a bit. Knight c3. And then say that they play this. Yeah, this is again very much not a... Taking the pawn, I think it is bad. I mean, because... Well, not taking this pawn, but sorry. I don't like this line. But I guess this line is completely fine for that reason. Because of queen e2. You know? And then you have that whole thing going on here, and you're actually at quite an advantage, 1.6. If your suggestions are basically contradictory to, you know, the contract, that's not good suggestion. That's objectively bad. If that's what we're discussing. If there are rules, the rules are there for a reason. They're not like set in order to silence people's suggestions, silence whatever. Like, it's for fairness more than anything. That's why. Otherwise, it's fine to discuss whatever. But if there's a possibility of violating the fair rule, whatever it's called, policy, then it's not good. So that's very much has to be considered. You got to put your ego aside there. Because I don't think anybody's really like hating on your good suggestions. I think it's probably because it's against the fair play policy. Post-game analysis is fine, but it can't be said during the game. Okay, anyways. I'm gonna try this next time. Alright, spin. Keep it objective. Let's not go into opinions. But I'm just saying that, yeah, it's not good. Yeah. This is a live game. What are you talking about? This is happening right now. Yeah, it doesn't matter if they don't care. That's their choice. But you can't really argue for a streamer not caring if they want to uphold the fair play policy, you know what I mean? So if they don't care, that's actually, there's a certain risk that comes to it. I don't see the point in taking that risk. Plus, I don't like looking to the chat and seeing moves because then it messes with my plan because I can't unsee the move either. That is why it's not good for somebody to suggest a move when I'm in a rated game. It's gonna cause trouble. Aside from fair play policy, literally like in chess, the moment you see something, somebody says something, you see it, it's hard to like, if it's better than what you were thinking, it's hard to, you know, play what you're thinking now. That makes sense. Hmm. What? It's definitely live. Yeah, maybe. Listen, I mean, I get it, but I don't like it for myself because then I can't look at the chat without it affecting what I'm gonna play. Which, I mean, I don't look at the chat too often during the game because I'm super into it. But if I do and I see something, it could be really detrimental to my game. Like, I definitely understand wanting to suggest moves. I think it's almost natural watching like a stream, but like a chess stream, but it's definitely not fair to the opponent. Hmm. 1952 wasn't fun, really. Sad. Da, 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 da. Need to grow out of it. Grow out of what? Already. Oh yeah. I listen, I totally understand to an extent. It's hard to like control yourself sometimes when you see a good move and somebody's playing something dumb. I definitely get that. Yeah. I mean I try not to look at anything like that, like the suggestions, but you can't help it if you like look at the exact time. That is why we just have banned the move suggestions. Like I know they're not enforced as badly by chess.com, but I think if everybody's doing that, it's just kind of unfair. You know what I mean? If somebody's streaming and then looking at move suggestions, because even if they don't mean to, it's gonna affect the way that they play, unfortunately. Yeah. It definitely can, but the moment you see something, you can't always unsee it. And that is how it is with move suggestions, like I was just saying earlier. As much as you want to unsee it, you can't. It's going to affect the decisions that you make because now you see something you didn't see before and you're like, oh, okay, so I'm gonna actually play this move or I'm not gonna play it because I now have more context, whatever you want to call it, I guess, to the board, perhaps. Yeah, me too. I tend to, I don't know, I end up in the London way too often. Mm. Let's go ahead and play this. Mm. I actually really like this position now. Mm. Like, this is a great position. Italian game is actually really good, I agree. Wow, they're 3 minutes down. I really liked the Italian when I first started chess. I actually made a video on it because you basically follow the principles of chess playing that, like a lot of the principles, like castling early, which is something you can get in trouble with, and everything's defended. So you're less likely to blunder. Oh, you're preparing a Python lecture? That's awesome. Hmm. I almost want to play this. Like, I want to play that, but then I don't think that's a good idea either. So why don't we play that? I can play this, but I definitely actually prefer to... Although this wouldn't be bad either. A lot of good moves here. We can actually take right now. Honestly. Which is jokes. But we can also play this. But I think what I don't like about this is that... Say they go back, we go here. Eh. Let's play that. We'll do this next. Oh, are they gonna try to draw? Yeah, they are. Alright, let's play that. I should have prepared for that, actually. Definitely not going to do that. Gonna do this. This is actually kind of lame, but we have more time. I had higher hopes and then I messed it up. I don't know about So Lost. Maybe. I do like this position though. Hmm. Hmm. That's kind of annoying. Do that. Actually, we can probably... Hmm. You know what? I don't like this position too much right now. Damn it, I feel like I messed it up. I mean, like, not really, but... Let's do that. Let's see. And then... Actually, I think we should create an escape square while we can. Do that. Oh no, I just lost my pawn. Why did I do that? Whatever. Lost my pawn. We'll do this. Be nice if I stop freaking messing up. You know what I mean? We'll do that. You're right, I do have a time advantage. You're absolutely right. I totally forgot about that. We'll do this. Because I don't feel like letting them draw. They're trying to take the pawn. I'll do this. I hope I don't fuck everything up all of a sudden. That would suck. Dun, which direction should I go? We'll go here. Hmm. I almost want to do this first. This, that. I'll do that. We'll do this. That. And then this. 21 seconds. Let's do that. That. 13 seconds. Are they gonna try to draw? Why did I start another one? Why would I do that? I was trying to just play it fast and hope that I can win on the clock, but hey, I guess not. Guess I'll just draw instead. I didn't think that was gonna be a draw. I thought that would have been... Those are like 2 different moves. Ugh. Whatever. Yeah, but those are 2 different moves, but I guess they count as one. Or maybe I'm tripping and those weren't 2 different moves. Definitely could be. Who knows? Regardless, I'm going to... We'll see what they play. Ah! Continues indeed. I'm just annoyed. But let's see. Let's see. Okay. Honestly, I like this position. I'm not trying to improve my chess, I'm just trying to have a good time. Like, I've said that a good few times now that I'm taking a break of studying. I just want to play. So that is what I'm gonna do for now. Then I'll get back to it. It is very different. Yeah. Good song. Yeah, it was more about the longer games. I couldn't. I have too many things to focus on that it starts to feel like stressful. I just want to say this. Yeah. It is. You gotta like really be focused on it. Bro, how did I not see this lineup? That's ridiculous. Anyways, I'm not listening to freaking clock or drawing anything. I'm winning. And then I'm getting off. Sorry, 6:22. It's annoying. Ah. Don't tell him, don't tell him. Turn brown. We'll do that. Wow, what a game. What did I just miss? Hey, Owen, thank you. We'll do this. Not losing on the clock no matter what. That's what I've decided. Seriously? Don't tell him, don't tell him. We'll do this. I always like forget about that. Not good. Why am I singing that song? What? Cool. Good on my opponent for being 2072. They're doing something right. Da 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 da. We're gonna take that and then we're gonna figure it out from there. But our knight is bad, so figure it out. Don't tell him, don't tell him. Let's think. We can create a pass pawn. Let's do this. That. Okay, let me think. Do this. Then that. Maybe? We need to make this night better though. Hi Darkness, how you been? Quite the discussion, quite the discussion. We always have a discussion. Actually, it's a little funny. I almost want to play this. Can they stop? Yes, they can. I think we need to play this first. I'm so tempted to play that, but then I think that that's... They can play that. We need our better night. Let's play this. Okay. We'll do this next. Depends what they want to go, obviously. This. Hope I'm not missing anything. That. Then we have to go backwards. But this is a strong position, especially because we have more time. I think that might be good to just go to like fundamentals and protect everything. You know what I mean? In fact, even playing this and then that's not the worst. Okay. Let me think. Because I feel like that's just gonna fall. I messed up, I didn't see that. But let's play this. That. That. And then we need to find a way to get around. That's what we gotta do. We'll do this. We'll do that. I want to avoid having to... Can I do this and then I probably shouldn't. Let me think. If I play this, they go here. Okay, now we can push. Do that. Okay. We'll do this. Okay. Then this. We have... I'm a little bit concerned about something like this. If they play that. We'll do this. It's just so freaking annoying that I can't get any easily. We'll do this. And then I just want to see where they're gonna go. This. That. And then they're gonna go... this. No. That. I don't mind this even, depending on obviously where they go. They go here. Let's do this. Okay, well, we have... How do... we always end up lower on time. I want to say this, and then... let's try that first. And then... that... this. Okay, we have more time so far. All right. Fingers crossed, because it's our last game, so. Check. In fact, it may have made sense to go here, but maybe not because... Here, that makes sense, I think. I almost want to do that too, but let's see. We just have to move because I don't have time. 37 seconds. So freaking nerve-wracking. Let's do that. That. I'm scared. We really don't have time. That's like literally terrible. We don't have time. Oh my gosh, now I just have to rush and I lost. Wow. Just wow. That's all I'm gonna say. Just wow, I'm done. That is so annoying. Ugh. GG's. I'm just gonna resign. Yeah, they did. I was just trying to not lose that clock. Alright, let's play a bullet game and just end it there. Just crossed. Soon I'll be 60 years old. Once I was 7 years. Thank you. Thank you. There you go. That made me feel better. Good game. Good game. Uh-oh. Oh no, I'm good. I'm good. I just had to hold on. Why is that move actually kind of annoying? Oh, we're good. We're good, we're good. We got it. Got the piece back. That's all that matters. All that matters. Wow, that was a nice checkmate. Alrighty, one more and then I go. Oh my gosh. Oops. Okay. Take it. Take the pawn. Greedy. Greedy. Oh. I'm kind of annoyed now. That was not what I was intending on playing, but okay. Cool, I guess. Oh no. Why the hell did I... Oh well. This is scary. But let's see. Wow. Just wow. Just wow. I don't even have anywhere to go. Oh my goodness. Alrighty. Okay. Cool. Lost on the clock. Huh. Okay. It'd be nice to play some wild moves. Nah, I don't like the hole. Here. We'll do that. Sure. This is next. Sure. And then we play this. No. And then let's play this and then that. That. Oh no. Phew. Let's do that. This is kind of annoying. That. We have 12 seconds. Let's do it. Seriously? Wow, that was a crappy one to lose. I thought we had more time. Opposite. I don't know, honestly. I'm getting... Alright. Overheating. We'll do that. 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 This. That. Sure. That. This. And then... Trying to think here. This. That. Good song. Alrighty. I mean, we can play this, and then that, and then that, and then this, then that, then that, then that, then this, then this, then that, that, this, that, that. Alright, we're not losing to the clock here. Seriously, I still lost the... People always have like 13 seconds and I'll run out of time. I have no idea. Hi Adam, you should play now. I have no idea how it is that people seem to always have so much time. You know what I mean? It's wild. It's wild. Can't relate at all, actually. I get a good feeling. Da, da, da. Yeah. Sometimes I get a good feeling. No. I'm gonna think here for a second. Here, we'll do this. Then what? This is a good move. Still a loss. I'll just have you know. Well, I guess not exactly, but it's going to be. There you go. Good stuff. It could be the mouse situation. I can't like play too fast because I have carpal tunnel. So you know. Actually, why would I play that? That's not even what I usually play. Jokes. Da, 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 da. We'll play that. This next. La la, it's true. It's true, la la la. Oh, la la la. Now what? There's no way there's mate there. Yeah. We'll do this. There. Another nice mate. I have 9 seconds. How much time do they have? I go fast, like lightning. That's my plan. Oh. I was not expecting those moves, but okay. So la la la. We have to play that. We gotta cover that. I want to say this, but I also kind of want to play that. Oh. Then we can play this. And then take. Then play this. That. This. That. Escape square. This. And then that. This. That. Ah! My mouse doesn't move fast enough. I don't know why I played that. I didn't need to do all of that. There you go. So they have 12 seconds out of 9. Hi, Thomas. This. That. We'll do this. That. This. We'll do that. I don't like that I created a hole, but let's see. Okay. Hmm. Ten seconds. Come on. Ha, we won on time. There you go. That's oh, I had 0.3 seconds left. Last one. I just needed a few wins and I got them. So oh, I'm white. Hmm. Oh, it's so addicting to win though. Thank you for the follow. You know? And these are decent. Time minnow. Let's see. Let's do this. That. And then we can play. Why am I wasting time? We're fine. We're winning. We're up a whole pawn. Let's think. This. And then this. Oh no, I missed that. Wiggly ear thing. I only saw that after. I kind of like these songs. They're like so Halloweeny. Da, 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 da. Oh, fuck. We made it. We survived. Do that. And then this. And then that. GG's. I know Gladiator. I watched it a few times. Actually, a couple times, probably only twice. Okay, I finish here. It's really hot. Oh, the heater's on, that's why. Anyways, get going now. It was fun. Annoying a little bit, but fun. The games were annoying. Crap. Alright, I'll see all of you later. It's gotten really late already. Jeez. Alright, bye guys. Thanks for joining today. Have a good night. Take care. Bye-bye.